The event takes place this Sunday, the 17th of July at the Emmarentia Botanical Gardens in Johannesburg. But the day also marks 3 years since Clegg's death after a long battle with cancer. Mabuse, good morning to you. Long-time friend to the late Johnny Clegg. We appreciate your time this morning. What does this tribute concert mean to you, to your friend, to you, to your peer in the industry, an equal legend? What does it mean to you?
Good morning, Jamelo, and good morning, Gareth. Thank you so much for eNCA and the viewers. Yeah, it's, it's very difficult to say what the concert is about. For me, Johnny has always had a very special place in my heart, not only as a musician, but as a person. We shared great moments, and to be invited to come and do this, to celebrate the life of this legend, is a milestone indeed. Because, as I said earlier on, the experiences of having shared many moments with him on stages and traveling all over the world has been such an experience to behold. I mean, I knew Johnny when he was with Jaluka. We used to perform together, and throughout the years, as he was very successful, and our paths have always crossed. And I was just, privileged to have gone to watch his concerts, especially the one that was at the Monte Casino, one of the best performances that I've ever seen. Little did I know that Johnny, would pass on the following year. I was devastated. I was shocked. Yeah. And I am just so pleased that I can celebrate him and remind people that someone has left such a void in the music tapestry of South Africa.
Mabuse, we all mourned as a country alongside you and his family when we heard the passing, and we equally respected, the family's wishes when they, sought a private funeral service. But I think there's an opportunity now for the country to come and celebrate his life, to come and, get some almost closure alongside you, his friends, some of his peers in the industry. What do you think South Africans should look forward to when they attend this event come the 17th?
Well, I think it's important to look at who will be at that concert. I mean, some of South Africa's greatest musicians who in a way have touched us differently and have shared their time with us. I mean, artists like Karen Zoid are such wonderful musicians to be part of the show. And I'd like to believe that South Africans loved Johnny. They love South Africans. They love South African musicians. And if they could come and celebrate so that they continuously remember Johnny, not only for his music, but for his social comments, what his music meant to the South African people. Because Johnny was not just a musician, but he was a commentator as well, as far as South African social issues were concerned. So for me, it is one of those days where I feel I should remember him for the social comments that he always made about the South African scene. And true to the fact that Johnny always, he's one of those very few musicians, if I have to say white musicians, who was brave enough to speak about Nelson Mandela when some of us were scuttling and we were scared to say anything about Nelson Mandela, but he was brave enough. So he was a committed South African, and we must remind ourselves that we should celebrate not only his music, but his life as a person that cared about this country.
Yeah, and speaking of caring, Mabuse, I was excited to also learn that money will be raised at the event, supporting the Friends of Johnny Clegg charity. So this is not just only a celebration of life, but continuing with that legacy, making sure that those, projects that were dear to his heart continue to be sustainable. So he continues to touch many lives, even, after his passing. And we're seeing that this concert is about entertainment, enjoyment, but also, like you're saying, speaking up and, sort of supporting what needs, support, what needs to be cared for right now in this country, in true Johnny Clegg style.
Well, you can only say that, about someone who was generous. Johnny was a very generous parent. Johnny was a very generous human being. And like I said, he cared for his country and he cared for people, and he was brave enough to speak out when the need, arose. And for me, it is someone that I will hold dear to my heart through the music, through his music, through his life, and through his family and his children.
Well, I appreciate you speaking to us, and we can't wait to see you on stage in Sipho Hotstix Mabuse come the 17th of July, 2022 from 11 a.m. at the Emmarentia Botanical Gardens. You can, of course, enjoy yourself to sounds of Johnny Clegg, as well as, other equal legends like Sipho Hotstix Mabuse who will be on stage, as well as Johnny Clegg's son, Jesse Clegg, who is expected to take the stage. So make sure